One of the worst things about Infectious Smile is its update cycle. There have only been 3 to 4 major updates a year since 2023. Any other game would have been dead at this point. So why hasn't the same happened to Infectious Smile? So, due to the low amount of updates, I thought it would be fun to make the top 5 best updates in the game's history. But I will only be considering major updates and updates that occurred after the first summer one, in order to prevent the list from being filled with early updates that added basic game mechanics. Now, in terms of content, this may seem like a lot compared to the other entries. It added customizable text and signs, the Tommy gun, and 6 new maps. It also added the animation to Fun Grab, which might be one of the best, and Pet, which might be one of the worst. So why is it only 5th? Well, other than flooding, it didn't really add much else. Sure, it did add one of the best weapons in the game, and 6 maps of varying quality, but half of these maps are removed, and Tommy guns are easy to get. So while this is a great update on paper, pro game decisions made it feel less special. I believe that every update past like 2022 could be removed and the game would barely change. Besides this one, it added 3 of the best maps, an extremely popular smile potion, reintroduced staircases, and much more. The only reason why it's only number 4 is because of what it removed. Flood System, Happy Lab, and Future Border were some of my favorite maps, but turns out most people hated them, so I might just be stupid. Also, the knife animation is sick. This might have added the most quality of life content outside of the founding updates. We got the 100 players game mode, the chain buff, a new complete Build to 5 overhaul, and the giant soundtrack. Now this update seems pretty great. The only problem I have with it is that most of the stuff was removed in the following months. This update seems like it came out of nowhere, but once you take a deeper look, you realize just how important this was for the game. This added the giant potion, Rusty Shovel, 2 new maps, the fire mechanic, and cool equipping sounds. The reason why I put this at number 2 is because while it did add a lot, it also removed just as much. The Water Jug's main weapon status and staircases were both removed, which I think were negatives for this game. But it added and perfected many other things, so I think it's a fair balance. Now, it looks like this added less for the game than the updates that came before and after, but once you take a deeper look, you realize that this might have been the perfect update for the game. It was one of the few updates that was able to add positives and negatives for both humans and Smilings. Humans got the Water Jug, the Spear Balance, and the VIP overhaul. Smiles got nerfs on several weapons, the ability to capture the end fortress, and a new animation.